Hey, what is up, guys? Bluntguts here. This is a Watcher of Realms video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it. This is a show-off video from me. I have been working on my APOC 2 team for quite some time, and I've been trying to really rise up the leaderboards, honestly. Guild boss content in this game, but really in most of these kinds of games, is, for me, the most engaging aspect, like PvE aspect of the game. And I love Guild Boss content. So I was really big into Guild Boss 1 for an extended period of time. I was placing in the top 10 or so when I was really into it. And then I just felt like the game had kind of moved past it. So I wasn't really competing all that much on those leaderboards anymore. Maybe I'll revisit that at some point in the future, see if I can't climb up again. But I have been focusing on APOC 2 for quite some time. And recently I did get my Wukong to A5, and good God, it did make a difference. Let's take a look. Yeah, so this is my score this week. 440,000, almost 441,000 mech parts. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. Number 2 in the world right now, and we are about 7 hours away from the ranking period closing. So I think this is going to hold up. But, you know, you never really know. I guess somebody could swoop in and beat me at the last second. But either way, I feel pretty confident I'm going to be in the top 3 or so. And yeah, I'm floored. I'm floored by this result, especially considering, and I know I've got some really good heroes here. Obviously, A5 Praetus, I've got A5 Wukong, whatnot. But beyond that, I don't have like crazy heroes. What did really enable this, I'd say more than anything, is Diaochan. What you'll notice, there's 2 things that you'll notice about this comp that are kind of antithetical to what a lot of us think of as kind of essential heroes in Guild Boss 2 content. The first, I would say, is Carnelian. Now, I know there are plenty of teams that don't use Carnelian getting 120k, but as far as pushing the rankings at the end here, it's you don't see any of that. I mean, look at the 4 that are on the screen right now. Every single one of them has Carnelian in it. You need that immunity. At least people thought you needed that immunity in order to get around the massive damage increases that take place as you progress in the fight. Not the case anymore now that Diaochan is in the game. Diaochan and Pharisee, those 2 buffs do actually stack. I did allude to that in my weekly reset video that I did earlier this week. But yeah, I think a lot of people don't know that. But because Pharisee's damage reduction buff is an AoE damage reduction buff, and Diaochan's is a flat damage reduction buff, they actually can coexist, and they both will reduce damage. So yeah, you don't need Carnelian anymore, so long as you have, I'd say, A1, at least Diaochan. Now, A3, like I have, is even better because it is 25% damage reduction. So you're getting 25% from Diaochan, you're getting another 25% from Pharisee, which is incredible. Obviously, that won't help on the single target damage, the boulders and things like that, but you're still rocking a 25% permanent damage reduction so long as you can fit everybody inside of the Diaochan bubble there. And so that is really helpful. And the second thing that I think you should notice about this is that there is no buff remover on this team. There's no Lucius, there is no Kigiri. My Kigiri is a 0, unfortunately. Otherwise, if I had him A3+, he would be in here whether he could remove buffs or not. But I don't. Unfortunately, I did not go hard on that banner. I wish I had, looking back, but I didn't. And I think I'm going to be saving up for a Kigiri in the future because whenever that banner does come back, I do want to go real hard on it. I want myself an A3+, at least Kigiri, and I will happily save for that. But unnecessary in this particular content for yours truly, because the heroes on this account, namely I'd say Praetus and Wukong, are they power crept this boss to the extent that I can just burn either fast enough or just through the Aegis stacks that do occur during phase 2 of this fight. And there's no need for me to worry about the damage reduction on there. Other than that, I don't want to go too in-depth. I'm not trying to do a complete breakdown of exactly how this comp works, so I'll let you guys, if you have questions about anything, you're welcome to ask them in the comments. I'm going to show you the fight. It is long. I am going to break it up into chapters, so if you want to skip around, see different parts of the fight, you're more than welcome to. I will leave the beginning of it on normal speed so you can see my placements a little more clearly, but then I will speed up the rest of it because this whole video is like 47 minutes long, and that's just nobody's sitting through that, right? So I'll probably run it on probably 3 times speed, I'd say, so I can cut it down to about 15 minutes of actual gameplay. But again, I will chop that up into different chapters so you can skip around if you so choose. And I'll circle back at the end. We'll go through the damage, and then I will show you the gear. Let's go watch. Well, there you have it, guys. Wukong, more than double the damage of anybody else in this comp. Almost 1.8 billion damage from Wukong A5, and he is just insane. I mean, I was doing like 1.3, 1.4 or so before I had him A5, but the A5 is on a different level. It is a massive, massive increase, and it really allowed me to kind of ascend the ranks on this leaderboard right here. So very excited about that. I do have Twyla obviously on the screen here as the second most damage in the comp. Her defense ignore is just really, really powerful, especially in longer fights like this, when you can stack it up to full and still have a lot of the fight at that 80% defense ignore that she does get when she's used her ultimate a number of times. And then Praetus and Lust were in there as well. Now, one thing I'll note, my Lust is only A1. My Lust is only A1. There's a lot of room for improvement on this comp. If I had a Rygar, if I had a Kigiri at A3+, or hell, an A5 Lust would be amazing as well. I could do quite a bit more damage on this fight. I could get much higher score, and I'd probably, I don't know if I could get to 500k, but it would be closer, that's for sure. Diaochan really just changes the game with this, because she does provide, and because I do have her at A3, she does provide 3 units with 20% penetration. And that is her own, she's in here to reduce damage and to provide that penetration buff. And I switched during the intermission phases, which is when you can really rack up damage and increase your score. And that is how I'm able to really climb the leaderboards here. Again, I'm not going to go any further into it than that, but if you do have questions, just give me a shout in the comments, and I'm more than happy to answer anything that you are curious about. But yeah, let's go take a look at the gear for these heroes. Well, there you have it, guys. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. Please do like and subscribe, and I would really appreciate that. That would really be a huge help to me, so thank you in advance if that is something that you can do. It's a free way that you can support my channel, and it does make a massive difference to me and you know, other small content creators like myself. It really does help us grow our channel, so thanks in advance if that is something you can do. Other than that, I am thinking about doing some takeovers. I don't know if that's something that anybody would be interested in, but I can't guarantee you, like, you know, top 10 on the APOC 2 rankings or anything like that. But if you are interested in me maxing out your Guild Boss 2, Guild Boss 1, any other content in the game, I beat everything at this point, and I'd be more than happy to take a look at your account and talk to you about pricing and things like that. So please do let me know if that is something that you are interested in. Gonna have some more time in the upcoming days, and I thought I might give that a go if there was interest. So, you know, if not, no harm, no foul. But thank you all again for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Please do, like I said, like and subscribe, and I will catch you all next time.